Welcome back to Undertale. In the last episode, we traveled even through more and more of Hotland. In this episode, we're gonna go through more and more of Hotland.
Elevators! Oh, I'm volcanic.
And elevators, yes.
Oh, Maestro, buddy. You gonna introduce yourself, or...?
Alright, Maestro's not gonna introduce himself. But you're gonna want...
There you go, buddy!
If you...
And on today's episode of Undertale...
Alright.
We're gonna do the thing that you
yes,
do in
we're
Undertale.
gonna do the thing.
We're gonna under all of the tales.
This should be
Yes.
very exciting. And I look forward to what this part of the game brings.
Oh, that's...
Who are you and what have you done with Maestro?
Oh.
But yes, this is... Yeah. As you saw earlier, I got the spider donut back from my inventory. Now, if you had saved yours way from back in the ruins, which I recommend you do because you can't afford these things.
I mean, you could, you just gotta grind.
No,
Just a little bit.
I love myself, so I would never do that. But yeah, spider donut cider, if you have it now, take it out. It'll become important rather soon. But before we learn why it's going to be important, we've got more steam vent puzzles to go through. But Alphys, that's what you've been doing all the time.
And here, we will use these steam vents to propel us in the direction they're facing. This is what we call a puzzle.
Yes, Maestro! That's how puzzles work!
I mean, to be fair, the steam vents themselves aren't really the puzzle. We're getting more shooting maze puzzle things.
It's basically, which way are we going?
I guess, I mean...
That is not how you
Yeah,
put it
this
in the
is
Konami code.
Yeah, this is where we want to end up, but we have to go solve more of those plainy shooter puzzle things we did in the last places to go and do them. They were a tiny bit more complicated than last time, but it's not that bad. It's a double battle, and it's important so you see how Cinderella playing axe around other monsters. And then you can see Cinder playing actual attacks, which is, yeah.
Instead of liking you or something like that.
Yeah, we're getting
Baka.
we're getting the nukes.
Look at your health. You're the one getting nuked.
I know. It's okay. I ate a whole unicycle, and it was delicious.
That sounds painful.
It was delicious.
It's got full of iron.
Yeah. I mean, all that iron is really good for you.
I mean, I guess you are talking to a player. You gotta iron out the kinks in this relationship.
God. What relationship? Cinderplane won't confess its love to me.
Not yet.
But it never will, because it's too busy calling it. Oh yeah, for that line, that's why I kept That's why I kept this battle, because it gave me a condescending barrel roll. Which is the best kind of barrel rolls to get. You're full of being condescending. Yeah, we have only one block this time, so we have to make sure the path is completely cleared before we can shoot the ship. Ta-da!
Nicely done. Relatively quick, too.
Yeah! And again, this was my third playthrough of the game. You would think I know how to do all the puzzles.
And Nebbles clears that shot with great acclaim. And the crowd goes wild.
Yeah! What crowd?
The crowd that's quietly golf clapping in the corner.
Okay. I'm sure what those NPCs said about Mettaton doing dramatic posing and turning isn't important at all. Just some side dialogue that's totally not going to be referenced in anything whatsoever. I wouldn't worry about it. Not at all. More vents. Woo! Well, conveyor.
More lasers!
Yeah.
And you get hit by the
Okay,
lasers.
to be fair, like, it's hard to
And
make
that
you
one too.
stop moving when you're moving.
No?
2 lasers.
Yes! Oh boy, I love human TV shows.
Don't you want to watch anime with me?
Alright, the animes. I can't say no, I'd feel bad.
But well, what if you don't like this show? I mean,
I would feel bad. Like,
aw.
look how excited Alphys is without explaining it.
But she's gonna spoil almost everything. Look at that.
She's talking too fast, it's okay.
When you talk, I can read this just fine. She's ruining it.
It's okay. I hate being spoiled, but it's Alphys, so I'll watch it with her.
Aww. You're such a good friend.
I am the best of friends.
Time for the lasers.
Yeah. Yeah, this puzzle was admittedly the one that always I struggle on the most, because it's I mean, but I used to struggle on it the most, and I realized,
Yeah.
wait, this is my 3rd playthrough of the game.
Yeah, the thing is that there is technically a set pattern to. Aw, smell the flowers. There is a set. Since everything's set at the beginning, if you know you can easily get into a pattern where you know exactly which ones you have to press in order to solve the puzzle really easily. So
Exactly.
it's only truly difficult the first time through,
Yeah.
unless you
Basically,
forget.
the more you play the game, the more inconsequential the puzzles become. But it's more so just picking up on more story and character and plot things the more you go through the game. It's more discovering more on each playthrough than being like, oh, puzzle. Bada bada.
Yeah. I mean, if we're focusing on just like the idea of puzzles in Undertale, I'd probably have to say that this is the strongest world in the game because
Yeah.
they're the most interesting. But I mean,
The puzzles
honestly, we got
aren't
story.
really that hard, but they're more interesting compared to the other puzzles in the game. Anyway,
Indeed.
spiders!
I don't like spiders.
I don't like spiders either.
Why are you going so slow?
Because we're trapped in a web of lies.
Of why? Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess we're not that cool to. Oh, hey, it's that girl from earlier. Is it true? Are you stingy with your money?
No.
Is your taste too refined for their pastries, dearie?
No.
Well, I guess. Oh, too bad. You're gonna
Well,
be
can
right.
you
You're going to be the pastry.
But I love this. I love her music so much.
Agree. Great battle track.
I love
And a
her music.
remix. And a remix of the Ghost Battle songs.
Yep. But yeah, so remember, new boss fight, new gimmick. So we drowned, and now we're purple. And our gimmick involves around moving among the lines and dodging obstacles. Probably one of my favorite little gimmicks, I guess.
It's also exclusive to this fight, right?
Yes.
Shame.
There's no other fight that shares Muppet's gimmick. Yeah, you can pay her to make her attacks do less damage, but every time you do that, the money goes up and up and up. So I wouldn't recommend you pay her unless you're like desperate. And also saving your money is important.
Yeah. I mean, it's useful if you're bad at dodging, but you still want to go
Yeah.
through all the phases of the fight.
Or
Especially
if
since you
there's,
can't really do much else.
Yeah. Or if there's like an attack of hers that you're particularly terrible at, and you just want to pay so she lessens damage for some coverage, go ahead. Because she'll give you a discount after you do some more struggling, because she's like, heh, you're a nerd, you can't go anywhere. But again, I would save the cheaper until you absolutely need it. And then she starts flinging donuts
Can
at
I
you.
just say that this is a rather interesting take on the Miss Muffet nursery rhyme?
Yes, it is!
There you go, you get the reference!
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
curious
for
look
her-
in that the spider is you.
But her hardest attack to me is when
You are the
summons
Tuffet.
when she summons her pet, because everything moves and yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really change anything.
You're constantly moving down in this phase, which is a little different.
Yeah.
So you have to keep
Grabbing
outrunning the thing.
downwards.
Not really. I mean, the rate doesn't really change.
You're still moving downward at least. But yeah, basically, all you have to do is just get through everything. But if you start getting hit, and if you remember that we have a spider donut, it will come in use. But she's still too busy trying to kill us. But, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like fighting spiders. And so you eat a delicious spider donut. As you know, donuts are delicious. And then this happens. Well, first she tries to kill us. And then a spider from the ruins comes and is like, yo, we didn't steal any donuts. We bought the donuts because we like supporting spiders. And
why are they using telegrams?
I don't know. It's the spider way. I mean, I don't know why they don't use the web, but
I think that's copyrighted.
Dakota, are you okay?
The worst part is that's not the first place I've heard that pun.
But yeah, that's a quick way to end our battle. You can go through the rest of the phase of her fight, but it's pretty much repetition. So if you just want to be like, okay, I don't feel like sitting here and doing this, all you have to do is either eat the donuts, the donut, or the cider, and you're good. But it's at least worth playing it a little bit just to hear her boss theme.
I know when I was playing Undertale, I actually did the whole fight because I already ate my spider donut. It ended up being one of the most fun fights in the game, so I wasn't complaining.
We should all take our seat because this show's about to start.
Oh boy, I love musicals!
Me too! How does he walk down the stairs on a wheel?
Very carefully.
Okay.
Magic?
Yes, magic. Oh my god, this scene killed me the first time I got here. Because there's lyrics, and it's beautiful, and we can't escape.
So much running away.
Mettaton has such a beautiful voice. It's such a beautiful song. It's about the plight of humans and monsters.
So beautiful.
I know. And the best thing, the show is free. Musicals are usually so expensive.
I know, right?
Pedals. I mean, I've been to some Broadway shows before, and we haven't had this happen. Where are the robots? Where are the robots, man?
We should probably point out that this is all one big reference, right?
Yes, of course. And Mettaton just goes right through us.
I mean, it's even using the Final Fantasy 6/3 sound font, so...
Boo! Your work is derivative!
That was beautiful.
Your writing is trite!
2 out of 5!
No!
Shakespeare did it first!
Dang it! He dropped us into the dungeon for giving him a bad review!
1 out of 10 would not listen to again. This is a very interesting turn. Hey guys, remember this?
Hey! This puzzle from... Snowden!
Yeah. Didn't we see this puzzle about 100 rooms ago? Yes, we did. Actually, no. But...
Shit.
Okay. I don't walk that fast. Mettaton, I don't think this is regular...
You better hoof it, blob child!
I don't think this is, like, regulation for musicals. Yeah. Go, blob child, go!
Gotta go fast!
Gotta go fast! you actually can make it through this maze. It's just I don't know how.
To keep running into the things.
Yeah, I didn't remember how to get through it, but it is possible. And I got like halfway through, so it's something.
Better than I did. I'll tell you that.
But we're still gonna die anyway, so what's the point? We're gonna be roasted and toasted and baked at 350
degrees.
Yes.
Hey!
Robotic cough. Oh, thanks, Alphys. Heh, jokes.
If I will kind of linger there for a bit, that's a little weird, but it's. But kill a robot,
yeah,
right?
In a beautiful dress.
Less than 7. I guess less than 6 is Final Fantasy 6, if you know what I mean. No, that was horrible. I apologize.
I wonder if Mettaton would make me a dress like that in my size. I actually really like it. It's got nice colors, a little bow. It's cute.
Aww.
It's nice to know that Mettaton and I have similar fashion choices.
Where's
the dress?
Magic.
Aww.
Dresses are against the rules, don't you know?
I was really hoping that he would wear the dress in the battle. That'd be great. Oh god, how many more powers does our phone have? Why doesn't my phone do any of this?
Because we don't have a super awesome Omega best friend named Alphys to hook us up with all this. She's a miracle worker.
Damn it, Alphys. Why can't you be my phone provider? Oh, something's happening. Now
we're
yellow.
A gun now.
Boop.
Shoot.
Boop.
Shoot.
Boop.
Shoot.
Boop.
This doesn't seem very pacifist.
He's not dead.
We're not killing anyone, yes.
I mean, he's still alive. You were stronger than I thought, etc.
Whatever.
Bye. Peace
False
out.
advertising.
I mean, no one's died, so we're still good. We're still pacifists.
Mm-hmm. Remember.
Well, as long as no one turns into dust, we're still good. Go ahead, Alphys. We're here to listen. Oh.
Does she need a hug?
Yeah, around here was like when I started really liking Alphys as a character. It was like I sort of kind of related on some notes, and I was like, oh god, because it's like I don't know. I really appreciate the way Toby wrote Alphys.
I know, right? I was on your Facebook a few days ago. That picture of yourself, that garbage can, so tragic. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty.
But like even if Alphys first like presents herself as like creepy watcher who's obsessed with humans, etc., just like, but then you sort of get to know her better, and then you're like, wait, okay. So when you start to get to know her character, is when you realize why, you know, like why she's so eager to help you out and to meet you, is because she finally felt like she had a purpose and she's doing something right. And why she feels this way is something we'll get to see later on in the game. But it's an interesting build-up to see, okay, Alphys acts this way for a certain reason, and when you know the reason why, you're like, that's good writing. She is honestly one of my favorite characters.
He's that guy! Again.
What's his name? Anyway, hey!
It's a better guy!
Hey, Sans! Alright. At a lovely resort, and we're about to go through one of my personal favorite cutscenes in the game. It's a very, very important cutscene with one of my favorite tracks to boot.
How did we get in from there? Sans.
Sans. Yeah.
God damn it, Sans.
It's one of my favorite songs in the game called It's Raining Somewhere Else. And I think this song just set the scene for this whole conversation feeling very, very well. Especially when you know everything about Sans. So what he says the first time, you're like, okay, Sans is telling me I should stay here, I shouldn't go to the core. But after a few more after like on your like second or third playthrough, the more you learn about Sans as a character, is when everything he's saying here makes a lot more sense, where he's kind of talking at himself, not just you.
Poor guy.
Definitely, but yeah, this is our like first insight to Sans as a character, like his actual character, not the like lazy jokehead we met him at in Snowy Woods.
And all it took was for us to date him.
Well, you know, you gotta date someone to know him better.
I mean, that's true. That's true. So when are we? So when are we gonna kiss him? Come on, kiss the skeleton. I say this, but the fandom actually does that. Save us.
But yeah, back to what I was saying is that, well, you know, Sans' lazy attitude and pun making is part of his character. It's not like his truthful self. And this cutscene allows you to like just know about Sans a little bit more, because you know at this point you know a lot about Papyrus, and you just
that is a very bad joke. Jesus Christ.
And you're getting to know Alphys by just going through Outland. You really don't have to do anything other than naturally progress through the game. But you don't know a lot about Sans except the fact that he has like 5 stations and jobs and makes bad jokes. So I appreciate this cutscene because it's an interesting way to get to know him, where it's like you have to wait a while, but it feels rewarding to learn more about Sans, because you don't interact with him that much throughout the game. You know, there's no like boss battle you have to do to earn his friendship. He needs to make sure he can trust you, pretty much. And I believe you can see this cutscene in neutral mode if you don't kill a Papyrus. Am I correct on that?
I'm not. I want to say yes. If you kill Papyrus, this cutscene is completely off the table.
Yeah. And I feel like you would see this as long as Papyrus isn't dead, and if you're doing a genocide mode, you won't see this cutscene at all. But on my first playthrough, this cutscene just stood out to me a lot. Because, yeah, here's where the cutscene, where I was like, oh, this cutscene means a lot more. Because if you haven't inferred it by now, he's talking about Toriel.
It's all the door stuff. It's the first hint. Oh, door that's right outside Snowden Forest. Huh? There was a locked door there.
Yeah,
because
a giant
that we
door
just
in the forest.
Yeah.
I don't know where that leads to.
We left from there. And then it's oh.
Exactly. So we're like, wait, okay, he knows Toriel.
So that explains the joke book.
Yes. And it's why, and you know, like even after you wanted to go home anyway, Toriel was adamant about protecting you. And
is that true? Is that true? Does someone who tells bad jokes have an integrity you can't say no to?
I think so. But yeah, Toriel has done a lot for us. And it's, well, the reason we're still alive.
Oh.
Because Sans would have murdered us without making that promise.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
Thanks, Sans. Thanks for the comforting message. But yeah. Oh, like when I first saw it, I was like, why did his eyes go all dark? What happened to his font? I'm scared.
I mean, it's Sans Serif. He's still himself.
Yeah, but he's not being funny anymore. He's being serious. That's why he's not in Comic Sans. then I haven't died yet.
Nice. Are you? That's impressive.
I know. I'm so determined that I can't even die.
Wait, you're just walking out on us? Come on! What happened to our hot date?
Well, I think we...
Wait, why is he going that way?
Because he's
That's not
Sans.
the way.
You know what? It's more important that Sans didn't kill us. But, let's go back to cheerier subjects, like phone calls. Exactly. Aww. Yes, that's exactly what love is supposed to be like. I like those random cogs just spinning in the background. There's it floating in the void.
What about you, Papyrus? You turn hearts blue. That's your attack.
Does that mean he makes our hearts sad?
Oh.
Aww. You don't make me sad, Papyrus. Actually, you do, because you friend-zoned me, you jerk.
He just wasn't into you, I'm sorry.
Eh. Undyne, no. Oh my god.
Undyne, yes. Olivia's confused, like, I hate this?
I love that there's question marks there, like he's questioning it. Undyne, stop.
No, tell us more.
I love his reaction. Oh my god, no, why?
Aww.
What a good friendship, honestly.
Best pals.
Their friendship is amazing. Webbed feet. No.
Papyrus. That's Undyne.
Bread has guts?
That's not how it works.
Red guts are my favorite. They're delicious.
Papyrus.
I love that phone call. I mean, it could be. Yeah, here's the joke. I thought you would appreciate these puns.
You're right about something.
Oh, that's so sad. I would definitely buy a poster with the papyruses. I would just buy all their posters if they made posters about. Oh my god, a band, yes.
And a barbecue.
Delicious.
And a second barbecue.
I like Undyne's line of thinking. Barbecue is delicious. We kind of just really stood there instead of danced, but okay. Well, Death is a good dancer.
Do you know from experience, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently, I love that response. Yeah, she's like super hot. Thanks, Undyne.
Well, according to the Marvel Universe, yeah, that's accurate.
Confirmed.
Death is super hot. I don't want them to try, Undyne. I like being alive.
Well, they did try.
True. Hush, Papyrus! Don't judge me.
It's always your next playthrough, right?
True.
Oh no.
Anyway,
oh, no.
we're coming up. We're coming up on the end of the episode. So I'm Nebbles.
I'm Volcanic.
And in the next episode of Undertale, we should be finishing off Hotland, finally, and moving on to the core, to slowly go towards the end of our journey.
It's gonna be a pretty hot ending, don't you think?
Yeah, yes. Alright, guys, inside.
Undertale.